Welcome to Someday by the Sea. I'm Denise and I love creating. Here you'll find lots of DIYs on a budget, some trash to treasure, and hopefully a little inspiration for your next creation. If that sounds good to you, please subscribe and hit that bell. And if you're returning, thank you so much, guys. You are the best. Let's get to crafting. Ooh, I have some creepy cutouts, guys. I have some witches' hats and I have some ghosts. I'm gonna make a Halloween garland today. I'm gonna take my Waverly chalk paint in white and I'm gonna paint all of my ghosts white. I'm gonna paint the fronts and the backs of all my ghosts. Now this challenge is the DIY Fall Challenge hosted by Heidi Sonboul DIY. And Heidi Sonboul DIY is just amazing, guys. If you haven't checked her out, which I seriously doubt, but if you haven't, I will have her channel linked in my description box. It's just amazing. And there's going to be an amazing playlist that I'm going to list in my description box. Feel free to check them out and get some awesome inspiration, guys. Now my witch's hats, I am painting in black chalkboard paint from Dollar General. And I know you see those really weird purple ones over there, but I painted those black because they didn't come out good. So, I mean, I tried to make a really weird purple and no. So, anyway, I lost the footage of me stringing our little friends onto our jute, but they're all strung on, and I did make little bows for my ghosts with some jute. And now I'm just taking some strips of ribbon and tying them in between each piece. I started tying them in between every piece, but then in the end I skipped. I did one with ribbon and then a space, and then one with a ribbon and then a space, because it was a little too much. So here I am adding some chalkboard paint to some water here because I didn't have any black roses, and I took some cream roses that I had and I'm just dipping them into this dye mixture I made with the paint here and dabbing off the excess paint and just letting them sit and dry. See, sometimes you might not have the right color flower, but grab your paint, guys. Customize. All right, now for this DIY, we're going to make this Halloween house. Now I'm taking my chalkboard paint again, and I am just painting this candlestick from the Dollar Tree. Before I painted it, I took a cotton ball and some alcohol and I just rubbed it clean. It helps the paint adhere better. Now that's setting to dry. I'm taking my birdhouse and my Waverly antique wax, and I am just brushing on the wax and wiping it off with a baby wipe to get that beautiful stained look that I love. I'm going to paint the entire house, every nook and cranny, and then wipe it off with a baby wipe. Love Waverly's Antique Wax. So pretty. So there's our little house. And I have some stickers here from the Dollar Tree. I saw these jack-o'-lanterns and I saw that little orange one and I thought, that is going right on the front porch. There we go. Right on the front porch of our Halloween house. Next, I'm taking our witch. It's another sticker from the pack. I'm taking some wire and I'm just wrapping the wire around a little piece of the witch, nice and tight, so she doesn't move around. And then I'm taking the end of the wire and I'm wrapping it around that little dowel where the birdies sit outside their house. Making sure she's twisted on there nice and tight so she doesn't move around too much. It looks like she's flying by. So I'm going to take our bat, some chalkboard paint. I'm just going to paint our bat black. Dry them off real quick with my little heat tool. Love my heat tool. I'm going to take some more wire. After I struggle for a minute. And I'm going to make a loop on one end. I'm just going to make like a little loop. And I'm going to take my hot glue and I'm going to put some hot glue on the back of the bat. Nice little puddle. And I'm going to lay that loop right in the glue. So our bat has a little bit of stability there on that wire. And I'm going to take my hot glue again and I'm just going to cover it to be double sure here. And let that dry. So here's our bat, all dry. We're going to attach it just like we attached the witch. Going to wrap it around that little dowel outside the birdhouse. Now I have my Fix-All adhesive from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put that around the top of the candlestick. I'm going to take my hot glue, put that around the candlestick, being careful not to mix the two glues together. And then I'm just going to put our little Halloween house right on top. Now where we wrap that wire around that dowel, I wanted to hide that. So I took some jute twine and I wrapped it around my fingers a few times and tied it in the middle with some more jute to make a bow. And I'm just gonna hot glue that right onto the dowel where the birdies stand. And that's gonna do it, guys. I added a spider from the sticker pack. cut down those tails there. And there we have it. You see the little spider guy? Look at that. There's our little Halloween house. Should we call it a haunted house or just a Halloween house? I don't know. You guys decide. I think it's adorable. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Now this DIY, I don't even know if I should call it a DIY, guys. I had this candlestick from the Goodwill. I took it outside and spray painted it black. I'm taking my Fix-All adhesive and my hot glue, and I'm just going to glue that little jack-o'-lantern right on top of that candlestick. And I mean, that's it, guys. That is it for this DIY. Make sure it's centered. But how stinking cute is he up there on that black candlestick? I just love it. Here's our beautiful black roses. And here's our jack-o'-lantern all lit up. Way up on his candlestick, looking nice and handsome. Look at him. I love them, guys. What do you guys think? You gotta let me know in the comments below what you think. I had so much fun doing these Halloween DIYs. This is everything all together. We have our garland that we made with our ghosts and our witch hats and our ribbon. We have our happy little jack-o'-lantern guy up on his black pedestal there. Our beautiful black roses and our adorable Halloween house. I just want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out my video. If you like it, please give me a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit subscribe and ring that bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Feel free to share with your friends and family. But this was really fun, guys. I'm so glad that I decided to do this. And don't forget to check out Heidi Sonboul DIY. And don't forget to check out that amazing playlist that's in my description box. You guys all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you soon.